Time now for a full look at our Tuesday forecast with meteorologist Juan Acuna. And Juan, yesterday was a windy one. Is today shaping up to be the same?
No, I think today is going to be a little bit different than yesterday. We had a lot of cloud coverage yesterday, and again, as I mentioned at the top of the show, we topped out at 41 miles an hour officially out at the airport. In comparison, remember that tropical storm force winds begin at 39 miles an hour. So yes, a very, very windy day. I think we're going to see more sunshine today and less wind as well. So that's certainly some good news. But we are starting off with a little bit of some of that morning fog. It's some light fog, mainly near the coastline this morning, but still not dense, but still use caution on the early morning commute. We are at 67 degrees, so a bit of a muggy start out there with a northeasterly wind at 6 miles an hour, but a big storm system up into the central and southern parts of the plains and bringing some showers and storms just to the north of the coastal bend that moved through the San Antonio area last night. This is about a 12-hour radar loop, and now most of that has pushed off to the northeast of us into eastern parts of the state of Texas, and we were just barely clipped. We were seeing a couple of little light sprinkles across the region early this morning into our northern counties, but other than that, that's just about it. We're seeing about 68 out at the Naval Air Station. Our water temperature this morning is registering into the upper 60s as well. We're at 71 over in Robstown, 73 in Kingsville, and into those upper 60s elsewhere across the region, about 64 for our friends off in Freer. So as we look at the hour-by-hour forecast, again, with that storm system moving off to the east of us, we're going to be on a warm side of that. Despite this little weak boundary that was in place, I think most of the quote-unquote cool air that's associated with it is going to stay far up to the north of us, and we're really going to warm up this afternoon. So I do think we'll see a healthy amount of sunshine. I should say we'll see a healthy amount of sunshine later on this afternoon. Already 76 at 11 o'clock. Notice those light winds as well. These were hovering around 23, about 28 miles an hour by this time yesterday, and only going to about 6 to 12 miles an hour for today. But look at that, 3 o'clock, 86 there, 5 o'clock still holding on to 86 with mainly sunny skies across the region. So we'll look for about 87 here in Corpus Christi and pushing to the lower 90s for our inland communities from around Alice out near Orange Grove, Alfred, and about 91 over in Kingsville, out near Banquetti as well, near Petronila too, 90 off in Falfurrias, but ranging into the mid-70s up around Port Aransas, and 82 to 81 from Rockport down to the Naval Air Station. Marine forecast shows more sunshine, less wind across the region. The bays will be smooth. The sea's 3 to 5 feet, and the rip current risk is going to be low, not non-existent, but low, so continue to use caution. Tide times out at Balpal Pier will be at 3:27 later on this afternoon, 2:49 out at the Port Aransas Jetty, 5:49 at Nueces Bay, and then later on this evening out at the Packery Channel. Still have a lot of pollen in the air, folks. So you have grass, tree, and the mold pollen are all on the high end, and ragweed is back on the board, but low. So again, less wind for today. Certainly enjoy it because it starts to pick up again for tomorrow, southeasterly 10 to 20. Another weak boundary comes in on Thursday there, but it is very weak in nature, not going to do a whole lot to cool us off, but we're back down into the 15 to 25 mile an hour range, or I should say back up. So we go to 63 and 85 tomorrow, 64 and 83, and I should say 85 for Wednesday, 83 on Thursday, and still holding on to those 80s all the way through the weekend. Here's our Victoria Valderrama.